What's up guys, welcome to the channel. This is part 2 of my struggling with blade, which is too hard to hand sanding, too hard to bed grinding, and basically too hard to do anything with it. So to make this challenge a little bit more fair, let's say, I've tempered this blade in the oven in 170 degrees Celsius for 2 hours, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to sandblast this black, completely ungrindable surface, because right now sandblasting is only what I have. So yes, I love this machine. The beauty of the recording is that I spent 4 hours on hand sanding and trying to save this blade, and I succeed, and you can see it only in 30-second shortcut. But you must know that it was a really time-consuming process, because I had to grind it on a belt grinder on low speed, because I didn't want to overheat the blade, because if you overheat the blade after the quenching and when it's hard, it actually stops being hard. So you must be really careful. Second, I start to hand sanding it using this really cool tool, which actually I've made a few episodes before, and you can check it. And at the end I was hand sanding it using a whetstones. And I didn't talk about it before, but whetstones, which you can buy in this really small and comfortable pieces, are absolutely phenomenal. I love it. They are really great alternative for the for sandpaper, and actually I prefer it much more, because they are much cheaper, much more comfortable, and also if you find the right oil, they are much more effective in my opinion than standard sandpaper. So if you have a few bucks in your pocket, buy it, check it, maybe not all set from 80 to 1500, but I believe that 120 to 30 and 400 will be just enough to verify if you like it or not. So yes, that was a really time-consuming process, but the blade is done, and now we can move to the handle. So I'm grinding the sides of the handle And there is one really big issue in this particular case. The black marker is not really visible on the handle, and there is one really cool trick which you can do to make those lines really visible and also grinding a little bit more easier and accurate. Those two markers are not the same markers. Of course the color is different, but this is the oil marker and this is standard permanent marker which you most of the time use to mark something. So the difference between those two markers is that this is a paint and this is a dye. If you paint the surface you want to grind those using this marker, the surface will be a little sticky before it fully dry, and also it will allow us to create a contrast for this marker, but the sticky oil will also make this marker much more resistant for the grinding and also for absorbing all of the dust and make it a little more invisible. So those two markers make a really good job. So guys, the knife is ready. I spent a lot of time to making it, but I think it looks, I like it. But I also know that some of you might think differently. So if you have any suggestion, you can also write in the comment section what your thoughts. Also, if you like this knife, like me, give a thumbs up, or write in the comment section what do you think about this knife and if you want to have it on your kitchen or not. And we see you in the next episode. Have a great day and bye bye. No, this is not the end. Of course we must test it, and for everybody who stayed till the end, this is the test.